My research was two-party. I started off with application-driven research. There I supported journalists to deal with the huge amount of text documents within leak collections. So they are spared to analyze the text documents manually. And in this context, comparisons actually would have been very supportive for the journalists. But we found that even small graphs presented side by side to them were really overwhelming and confusing for them. And with that, we realized that foundational insights are missing to explain that and also to optimize the visualizations with that regards to human perception. So I continued with foundational research with regards to which factors influence humans when they compare two side-by-side presented modeling diagrams. One interesting finding in this context is that the outer hull, so the outline of the visualized graph, plays a very pivotal role. And these findings finally then got introduced again into the visualization process, meaning how to optimize visualizations with regards to human perception. And one example was that we exploited the strong influence of shape for normal drawing criteria for pairwise presented modeling diagrams. For the everyday work, it's actually kind of omnipresent because in my work as a data visualization engineer here at AT, it's important to understand the user, and that was kind of the key component throughout my application-driven and also my foundational research to understand the human. And for my daily work in stance with the requirements engineering, and also for requirements engineering, it's very helpful to have some of the psychological mechanisms in the back of my head. And this helps to understand what we're getting explained by our customers, and also it helps to better phrase the questions and directly tailor the mock-ups and also POCs and final products to how humans work, how the human perception works, and also figuring out what influences humans and then coming to best practices based on that helps to consider and pinpoint which best practices are pivotal for the everyday life. And practical examples are really across various domains. For instance, automotive, also public transfer, and basically what's out there for respective data and domain types. There, it's maybe best to explain it with an historical example. One British doctor, John Snow, plotted back around in the 1800s cholera cases on the map, and by that he could figure out that it was actually a misconception that cholera is airborne, but instead it's waterborne. And without these visual patterns near a pump, he wouldn't have realized that. So we see the patterns which visualization is able to show are not there when we only do analysis with, for instance, tables from Excel. And that's the real benefit and strength what visualization can bring to the table. And we can also see that for our customers, for instance, when we enrich tables with visualizations, like small line chunks when we stay with really kind of pure and basic visualizations. Patterns are way easier recognized. Outliers are way easier to be spotted as compared to when they are hidden in a table, and all structures and indicators have to be formed into the human's mind and not in the visualizations, which can bring the ease to the human that they show the outliers and can be easier spotted than, and yeah, for sure, then insights and countermeasures are also way easier to come up with. The DataViz Track combines our various visualization engineers with various backgrounds, and there we strive for keeping up to date with regards to technology so that we can give our customers the most current advice with regards to which technology suits their problem and analysis question best. We also research for best practices from economy and science for visualization, because as I outlined earlier, we can really see from application-driven domains that all the best practices are directly relevant. From the journalistic example, we realized, hey, there are missing insights with regards to comparisons, and so there was foundational insights necessary to solve this problem. And this is also really relevant for our daily works, since we want to give our customer the most suitable visualization, and thus we have this goal to keep up to date from science and economy.